Welcome. I'm gonna be playing Masquerade of the Guilty. I'm gonna play a little bit for now, and then come back later because I want to savor the story quest. So I'm gonna play a little bit tonight. I mean, today in the morning because it's like going on 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. And I'm gonna play a little bit. Then I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna continue this and the rest most likely on Friday. So let's get it. I'm gonna play a little bit. I want to savor this quest like a motherfucker. Some time has passed. He says it's almost finished. Okay.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day. We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede. Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now.
I don't give a two F about that. Oh, that's nice. I liked how they did that. That's real nice. I really like that. They could have at least teleported the motherfucker to the damn thing. Now I gotta run over there. Granted, I got a lot of stamina on me, so I can just hop off. Thank goodness that was fast and easy.
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Mirapede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Holy sh! Oh my God, we're starting off crazy.
What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just
That was the damn whale.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Ain't even signed the damn paper. Oh, we signed it. Without a shot, without that sluice gate about to get knocked the damn F open, nigga. Do you not understand? It's gonna fly out. If it is true that that whale has been sealed underneath the crust of the earth of Teyvat, all the way in the depths of the earth, to the point that it's touching the abyss, because apparently, because you know abyssal lore shit. Why are we going upstairs? We need to go downstairs. Where this nigga at?
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
You know what we hear about, nigga.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
What?
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
Yes. I understand that this is the beginning of the act 5. It's the beginning of act 5, and we got to do all the stuff just to get out. But damn, can we get to it? Ah!
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today's the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
What's up, Siege Wing?
That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
A lot of people have helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
I can't wait till she's playable. She's very adorable. I want to know what her playstyle
If
is.
you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
I don't need nobody escort
You're
me
not
out.
going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Something crazy better be happening.
Well, you
Oh,
actually
hold up.
agreed. No worries. You must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
I swear, if he escorts us to the surface and the water has risen up so much to the point that the moment you step outside, you're touching water, it's going to be crazy.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
It's alright. It's not like we will never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I'm gonna say this right now. I didn't bother touching that damn machine to give me my daily meal. I didn't bother doing that.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Thank goodness conversation ended. We're gonna talk one more time though.
If you're concerned about things at the Palais, why don't you take some time to go up and check things out? I believe you should still have some vacation time to spend.
Thank you for being so understanding. It means a lot. It's been some time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
It's gonna be really sad if these niggas die. Because I actually want that to happen. I want these niggas to drown. I want them to dissolve into water. That's what I want. Because them dissolving into water isn't death at all. It really isn't death. It's just their body, their soul, their consciousness has been separated from their body. Their soul has been separated from their body. That's all it is, right? So essentially, you can bring them back. Whatever method they're going to use to try to save the people of Fontaine from drowning, whether it be the ship or that they get dissolved, or Furina brings them back, or something brings them back, it's going to be something crazy. It's got to be something crazy. It's going to have to be, unless the traveler, the power of the traveler is going to be what the deciding factor is. Or Neuvillette. You see my Dragon King right here. You feel me? It's got to be one of these two things. If it's not, it's going to get wicked around here. I don't know how much more to act or how much more to get hyped up. I'm extremely hyped up. I'm talking, I'm on 100 right now because I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh shit. What's going on?
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
Also, I'm gonna say this: would the mezzalines, would they dissolve into water too? Or am I tripping?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
They're so adorable. It's so crazy that the entire
So busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
yeah. So crazy that that entire species is nothing but female. It's so surprising to me. It's like, huh? All right, Dragon King, what you got going on?
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
Like what?
In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
Nah, she busy, bro.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
The clock hand not even real.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Teyvat. Therefore, we can only assume that Childe is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
I'm going to end the recording and restart it because I was not paying attention when they was talking, so I got to go back and look at it. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I paid attention. I know what's going on now.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve. Nimrod.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Oh, right. Paimon felt it too. We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon.
It's about to get real
If the
crazy.
change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
Oh, that's what that location is?
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes.
Give me 1 moment. I'm back.
I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
I'm gonna be shocked if I find
Please
out.
be careful.
It's gonna be crazy if that whole place has drowned in water.
The two of you have my thanks. If you need any help, just let me know.
I feel like the Traveler is a Dragon King. I got this huge suspicion that the Traveler may be the child of the Dragon King. Well, the map hasn't shown that this place is underwater, so let's find that. Granted, it don't even need to, because the map can be just the map by itself. But like, if this place has flooded with water, it's gonna be crazy. Because Navia is in the story quest as well, and she might dissolve, and it's going to be wild. Granted, I'm not overly attached to Navia. Granted, I feel her story though. I understand. I grasp her story, and I really enjoy her story. Right? Maybe because I'm not really attached to Navia. I'm more attached to Furina because I want to know what's going on. Uh-oh.
Oh no! What happened here?
All the buildings seem to be in rough shape. There's nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No. Let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Even the music has become somber toned.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look! There's someone on the roof over there!
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Okay. If that dude here, that means Navia has to be here.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree.
Oh, nah.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
Did they die?
My leg. My leg.
I'm actually glad they're doing this because they need to show, because Genshin Impact has a, I guess not a real bad habit, but they haven't really really showed the scale of disaster in each nation, right? Of people getting hurt at all. Even in Liyue, we didn't see it. In Inazuma, we got a glimpse into looking into it, but via one character, which was Tepe. In Sumeru, we didn't really see that, but we all experienced it with the people. But we didn't see no damage to their actual bodies, except Dunyarzad. And now in Fontaine, finally we're seeing the damage to people.
How could this have happened? It hurts.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Don't try to raise her up now. Are you crazy? The traveler finally gets to bear witness to the tragedy. And it's so crazy. Also, I'm gonna say this. I got it spoiled on a voice line by either Nahida and Nahida, Zhongli, and A from a YouTube video. I shouldn't have clicked it, but I clicked it anyway. It sort of spoiled for me a bit of information.
Navia, she's over there.
Where that queen at with her thighs?
Hey, Navia, are you okay?
She can't hear us from here.
You're here.
What
We
happened?
heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
I like how Paimon pronounced it.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
What happened?
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
Boy, snapped his
Jump
leg.
down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
The fact that this base is all the way over here and not in the Court of Fontaine causes a lot of problems.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
Her men working around the clock,
You'll be
bro.
in charge.
Yeah, get a move on.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
She is so distraught. You can see it in her character expression and in how she's presenting these lines. She's distraught by the whole thing. She's legitimately shaking up. She can't even think straight right now.
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain.
Please do.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Damn, this is so great because they're showing how much damage these catastrophes in these nations are.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Unfortunately, we're not in Sumeru anymore.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Yeah, we're here to help.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we? No. Don't tell me her 2-man mission squad got wiped out.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Where's Melis and Silver? They ain't make it. The 2-man mission ain't make it. Oh no.
We've got a situation here.
What is the situation? Speak, fool.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
Her 2-man mission is gone, bro.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
I wonder why the traveler looking at Paimon so menacingly. Like, if you don't shut the F up and take this shit serious, Paimon, her 2-man mission gone, bro. The niggas didn't get to make it.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters.
Melis and Silver, bro. What happened to those two?
Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Yes.
Huh? Right now?
I understand.
Thank you.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that because it looked like the traveler was gonna give Paimon a look. I shouldn't have skipped that. I should have just let that play out. Niggas ain't making it for real. These niggas not gonna survive this. I 100% believe. After even with the trailer, I 100% believe that the entirety of Fontaine, because it seems like the only highest place to survive is either the tallest mountain, because it showed that the entire city of Fontaine was gonna drown in water. You see the mountain over there? The city should at least be entirely drowned. Everything from here to at least halfway up that mountain should be drowned in water at one point in this game. In the story, at one point. It's gotta be.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Cause they all gone. That's why.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Yeah, because a lot of them have already met their grave in the water.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself too hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
Paimon, please stop being a dumbass. I hate when they make her like this, because there's no need. Paimon should be able to put the pieces together herself. She's not dumb. She's showing examples not to be dumb.
Sorry. I just...
She need a moment to cry.
Melis and Silver, they won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened happened to them?
Navia, I'm sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
Paimon, what you can do is stop talking right now. Please, for the love of God, stop talking right now. And on top of that, the English dub is selling it right now. The Japanese dub, I heard it for Fontaine, it's trash.
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Oh my God.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
The two-man mission, bro. Oh my goodness, these niggas are gone.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
You some goated niggas, bro.
It's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
And on top of that, these two were ride or die niggas, bro.
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
He ain't joking.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
This is why she took it so hard, bro.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions.
The two-man mission, bro.
I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
It sucks. She won't.
Are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously? All right. I'll remember your request.
And she can't even bring their bodies here.
I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
You didn't break your promise. This situation broke your
I'm
promise.
Sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
Are you talking from personal experience, Paimon?
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help.
And I'm gonna say this too. This is the most serious Genshin story has ever been, in my honest opinion.
Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you. To honor the two-man mission.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
I wish I could say the same thing about my man Shiro Emiya. Fate reference. Go play the game.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since.
Oh my god.
The knave? What are you doing here?
She here because of the situation.
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes. My people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
This majestic ass music.
Very much.
All this majestic ass music the moment the knave come rolling in. Ain't that crazy?
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
The only reason she's doing all this because she despises Furina's work ethic. That's the main reason she's doing that shit. She's rubbing it in Furina's face, whatever her plan is, that Furina, you're not doing your job.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
What?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
Hit me with it then.
During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you.
Rightfully so.
Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay? Can you trust an outsider like me?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Thank you, father. I can't wait for you to become a playable character, because I'm about to take your fine ass for a ride.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes, but I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Understanding. Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us. She needs help to get her mind off the two-man mission that she lost.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, Traveler?
We'll go to the ruins together, obviously.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Oh.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going. Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
I don't think Navia's surviving this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially with how that trailer was showing, I don't think she's gonna make it. Let's see about this mission we got going on right here. Look at party setup really quickly. I might change you out for Jean. And you know what? I might add Child to the
We may leave
mix.
at any time.
Yeah, we're going with this. I feel bad for Navia's two-man mission, but I'm afraid she might just join these niggas real soon. Be honest with y'all. She might join her two-man mission. I gotta find a way to conceal my sound for some strange reason. I feel like I gotta keep getting closer to my damn mic every time. Okay. Hella trolls are in here.
I see everything.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Hear me.
Tidal wave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ja, ja. Da, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Da, yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Silence!
Yeah, Dada Kondala. Go to sleep, nigga. I gotta keep looking for a treasure chest. Okay.
Bow your head.
What? Over here isn't safe. Yeah.
Y'all don't want this.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Uh-oh. This must be ancient Romeria.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back for your safety, Navia.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the looks things here, maybe there's no way back.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
It's going to be really crazy if she really dissolves into water, because that cutscene trailer showing that she was not going to make it. Unless by some grace of God that she survives.
Let's try climbing over from the side.
I wonder what happens if I touch the water though. I'm curious. Okay. I'm not supposed to touch the water despite the fact that the traveler is not Fontanian, but okay.
Yeah.
Now what? Oh, dumbass.
No time to lose.
Thank you. How interesting. What is this? Okay.
Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Don't tell me this is... Unless I messed up. Did I mess up? Oh, holy sh... Navia, you better pick up the pace and run. Zoom, boy, zoom. Holy shit. Aether failed to catch the W again. Oh my god. Now she about to go meet with her 2-man mission. Holy shit. Unless somebody saves her ass, she's dead, nigga. I sat there and told this to somebody in the comment section of a video, said Navia gonna be a dead playable character, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. She's dead. She's dead. She is genuinely dead. There is no saving her. She's done.